Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War as the Ottoman Empire. Let's continue on from where it last left off. So, the war has begun. And now the question we have to ask ourselves is, what are we going to do? Well, we sent some troops down here to Moldavia, trying to give the Russians some support because they've kind of just been doing terribly. Maybe down here is not the best spot. Again, I want to make sure that we don't actually get surrounded ourselves, which would be, of course, extremely bad. Also, I guess I have no organization at the moment, but it should be getting that back sooner rather than later. These two guys, yeah, they're just defending our only two ports in this area, just to make sure that the AI doesn't invade or do anything too crazy. And also, we got Bulgaria. I don't know when they're going to join the Entente. Greece will also eventually join, but I'm just not too sure when that will occur either. So, we can't leave any troops off the Bulgarian border, because at some point, Bulgaria will join the Central Powers. I just don't know when the hell that will actually be. Absolutely, don't go to Odessa, just because I'm a little bit worried that we might get surrounded by accident. So just try to keep our troops in this general area. We've already lost only 1,000 men so far. Honestly, not too bad. And Japan has now joined the war. Not that I think is going to make a huge difference. I mean, Germany does have some colonies in Asia, but not enough to really change the way anything goes. Why do you not want to go? You know what? You just go here to help defend that province. That'll fix that issue pretty quickly. We got a bunch of Russian troops. Hopefully they don't get completely surrounded, but you know, it's the possibility is there. I mean, I could send some troops up into Prussia, because you can see the Russians are slowly pushing into that into Prussia itself, which is nice. We'll see how that actually goes, though. You know, we're slowly trying to build up more troops. I think doing a naval invasion ourselves of the coast of Austria, because the British were able to do it. They're going to lose all their men, but they were able to do it. If we can just land here, but with like an actual invasion force and actually stay within the port, as opposed to the British who just abandoned it immediately and allowed all their troops to get surrounded. If we do that, I believe we actually have a decent chance, thank you Japan for giving us some equipment, to make some sort of headway just within Croatia here. So Italy's about to join the Entente as well, giving an extra front to Austria. But it doesn't seem like Austria has any troops on the border, which makes things pretty easy for us. So Italy has joined the war. They're immediately going to make some really quick gains. Austria's probably going to immediately pull troops over here. I mean, I could send troops to Italy as well. But, you know, our main priority is just opening up as many fronts as humanly possible. So already, the Italians have done better than the actual Italians did historically. So good work on them. You know what? I don't think these ports are going to get invaded. I'm fairly confident. Yeah, we have complete naval superiority over the entire Mediterranean. So we're just going to get a naval invasion plan started in Izmir. Have them just land in this port. And just have some armies, you know, waiting back to reinforce in the future. And we also can see that... Has Serbia pushed their way out? Yes, they have barely pushed their way out of their own border. So Austria is not doing so great. They're doing pretty okay in Russia. But I don't think that's saying too much. So try to do like some sort of push like that. Romania and Bulgaria still are not going to get involved quite yet, but they will at some point. Our experience, political power, air-based infrastructure, basically I think is worthless. Attack and defense on core territory, I don't think we need that though. Technology sharing, 5 bunch of research bonuses seems pretty good to me. And already the Italians, I think they've already done some good work. Just opening up another front is really all that we could ask for. Assuming that, again, that the French don't let their troops get surrounded. If they do that, then we might have an issue. If we can do like a naval invasion here, Get the naval invasion here to work. That would open up like so many front lines for Central Powers, which right now, again, is only 2 countries. Only Germany and Austria are actually within the Central Powers. So is it a little bit biased against them? Yes, I would definitely say that. Is that kind of my fault? Yes, as well. It is entirely my fault. I could have easily given them an extra hand. But on the other hand, nah, it's not going to. Let's go to get the early motorized. Stop using horse and buggy. I mean, will Bulgaria join the war? I'm not too sure. And I'm guessing you're extremely dug in. You know, 15% is not too bad. For the Great War mod, 15% is not a bad number actually at all. Surprisingly enough. But I definitely don't think actually anything's going to be happening there. I'm actually surprised the amount of troops the Germans and the Austrians have in Russia. I mean, I shouldn't be, because that's exactly where you probably want the troops to be in the first place. What are you still missing out on? Armored cars, which apparently you don't have a single one of yet. We're not even building them. Okay, that's a fair reason why we'd be having some issues. So do something like that, because we have infantry equipment. We're just missing out on everything else. Like, what are you missing out on? Field gun support equipment and some motorized divisions. Okay. But after that, you should be ready to deploy. You know what? I'm actually going to use the Orange Army for our invasion force. And my reasoning for that is that Bulgaria is not going to be joining the war soon. And we only really need 4 divisions. 4, 5, 6 divisions to actually guard this front, I would imagine. Do they outnumber us over here? Yes, significantly, actually. Not in the north, but in the south, they definitely do. It's about equal over here on the western front. The Italian front is slightly in favor of the Italians, but really not by too much. We're going to get an invasion force going. Okay, so you guys are actually ready. You will be our force that will guard against you. That's this general in charge. We already have a blue army, so you can be the yellow army. And you just hang out there for now. Our cavalry. Oh, there's by Crete. Okay. Well, hopefully they'll land. We'll send in reinforcements. I mean, they do have some of these ports guarded. Actually, no, I don't think because it's bordering Montenegro down here. And as soon as they land, the second they actually land, we gotta immediately throw up our line here. Split you guys in half, just so we are not going to be taking a encirclement penalty. How long for our reinforcements here to arrive? They will be there in less than a week. It's not a ton of time, but probably enough. Version cost, political power gain. Just political power gain, I guess. I really don't know what else we're really going to really use. And I mean, we could probably do the same thing in the north, right? Like, we could probably send Blue Army to actually just invade, like, Rostock. Just open up more and more fronts for the AI to have to deal with. We already see the British are sending reinforcements, which is nice. They can do the first initial attacks because, well, if they do it, I don't have to do it. Yeah, no, I want you to take split. You know, we're already making decent gains. We're not going to abandon the port like the British AI loves to do. I mean, that naval invasion plan attacking North Germany could work out pretty well. You guys are literally just going to fall back on the port itself. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. You guys are here. But you're just going to hang out in this area. Right now, we have too many troops here. I'm assuming that's because of the British. It's easier for me to blame them for me to take my own personal responsibility for this. So we're going to break through these two provinces. This guy will hopefully be surrounded soon. We'll see. Try sending some more infantry divisions. What we're really just trying to do is weaken the amount of troops they have. Because right now they have less field of manpower than we do. But if we can just get them on as many fronts as humanly possible, they're going to be so spread out that they will not be able to put up an effective resistance against us. That's the plan. Unfortunately, this area is pretty mountainous, unfortunately. Which does bring its own host of issues. You know what, Blue Army? Abandon this front line. Go up to Riga. One cavalry division will prepare an naval invasion from Riga down to... Danzig doesn't look like it has a port. I think you have a port. Yes. So we're just going to do a naval invasion from here to here. See if that works out well. So sorry, Russia, that we're just kind of abandoning you to the front line right now, but not much else we can actually do. And he actually is really sending just more and more troops over here. Can I upgrade the naval base? The answer apparently looks like it's no. Can I build a naval base in foreign territory? Wait, does this not actually belong to me? Oh, goddamn, it's going to Italy. I guess it makes sense they have their cores on it, or their claims on it. Still, I wish they didn't, so I could build it up. So I could upgrade the infrastructure here. If we could, attack this guy, free him, we would create a united front line, which would be nice. Probably don't need to invade that guy quite yet. Get a bonus to our infantry equipment. And Serbia's already doing a pretty decent job, I would say. We'll see how this plays out, this naval invasion. These Russian troops are definitely dead. That's okay. Russia still has 231 divisions. Japan is just kind of... Well, planning to invade all these islands, if I had to take a guess. In the United States or anything like that, they have not got involved in the war. So, is the AI defending their port? They are not. As soon as you land, we're going to immediately shift our entire army down here. You were already in a port province. What is wrong with you? Unless it's actually slower. Which I guess maybe it might be. They were technically surrounded. Oh, they're actually just killing our army. Wait, how are they dying? Okay, so I lost, what, 5 divisions for some reason. I have no idea why. I guess our organization has dropped incredibly low. Maybe I should have done it further away from the front line, in hindsight. Still got that for another 21 hours. It's not a long time, I will admit. Do I have to abandon the province? I mean, I lost a lot of troops. Even though I really feel like we shouldn't have. I think he's just going to constantly attack me and not give me any respite. Which is smart. Fine, okay. We're gonna pull out for a second. And just re-navally invade somewhere else again. I kind of think that's what we have to do. Unfortunately. We're actually just gonna navally invade with like 4 divisions. Because I think that the issue I had was that 1, we invaded too close to the front line. So I'm going to invade Rostock instead. And 2, because I was not able to get rid of the encirclement penalty, we did just lose a bunch of troops immediately, which is in kind of a dumb part of my part. I shouldn't have done that. Stop sending troops here. We legitimately can't deal with the attrition. Because this is technically, is it cores? The claim. They don't want to give me the territory. Fine. I see how it is. We need to keep building more military factories. Yeah, build them over here in Iraq. So they should be pretty far away from the enemy. I still don't think we have a single plane. No. But we don't need planes. Probably. We probably don't need planes. France is actually doing a pretty solid job, I would say. They've even pushed out of Belgium slightly, which is nice. The Germany's already at 91% capitulation. I think our naval invasion plan, like we've been doing, has been working out well. Unfortunately, you know, Denmark or Sweden won't get involved in the war, even though that would be a major boon to us. And you'll be ready to go in another 13 days. Okay, apparently they have pushed the Russians out of Russia. Almost. I mean, if we could somehow theoretically link this up, that would be very nice. We could just have bonus. You know what? Yes. Get those better rifles going. I think, yeah, we just want the military factories at this point. Probably more important than having any civilian. I don't think we're going to be building too many more factories at this point. I mean, we are. We're only using 2. We're still trading away 7? Do I need to be trading it? No, we actually still need more stuff. That's not great. Maybe I made a mistake? Some people might say that. Okay, let's try the invasion of Rostock this time. Oh, so I have superiority here, 65. Okay, well, maybe not Rostock. What about Stettin? There you go. Stettin's slightly closer. We'll do our invasion, see how that goes. Got our tank prototype, which means we can actually start invading, researching tanks. You don't get mustard gas. You know what? Who does not love some good old-fashioned mustard gas? As soon as these troops land in Stettin, there we go. So I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not do I tell you something down. more, subscribe, and goodbye.